What is going on, guys? Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I've been really busy and stuff. So today we're gonna look at the top 10 most expensive states in the US for 2022. Yes. Like, these are the states that you might want to reconsider. If you live in any of those states, look at the cost of living first. If you can't afford it, don't move to these states that are on the list. So here are my top 10 most expensive states for 2022. Number 10, Alaska. This didn't surprise me. Alaska actually has had a high cost of living and stuff. It's pretty expensive to live there. Rent and utilities are pretty expensive too. Housing is expensive and gas is expensive, and like utilities like heating bills is through the roof. This is their rate. Number 9, Rhode Island. Rhode Island has been gaining population crazy. It's going to become a problem. It's going to be overpopulated. It's not a good thing for them because they're a small state and stuff. But they got some really nice towns and small towns. They're just expensive. More and more jobs are starting to come to Rhode Island. And the reason why people are keep moving here, and also it's one of the most safest states in the U.S. too, but it's just expensive because it's in the Northeast. It's in the oceans and stuff. This is Rhode Island's rate. It's pretty expensive. Number 8, Connecticut. Connecticut has some really nice houses and stuff. They have really good, also like fancy small towns and fancy areas. The main reason I would want to go to Connecticut is because of the nature. They have really beautiful nature, and they have really beautiful landscapes too. I would like to definitely enjoy that. This is their cost of living rate. Number 7, Oregon. Finally, out of the Northeast, now we're in the Northwest. Oregon is a really expensive state too. Like Portland, Oregon is pretty high expensive. They have a high alcohol tax. At some point in Oregon, you have to at least join in with the nature lovers and stuff, because that's one of the main sports they do in Oregon is hunt, fish, like outdoors. Like, they love outdoors. But this is their cost of living rate right here. Number 6, New Jersey. New Jersey has always been a pretty expensive state. They have the most taxes. They're the most expensive with taxes in the country. Obviously, the rural areas are a tiny bit cheaper than the cities, but overall, New Jersey is super expensive though. This is their cost of living rate right here. Number 5, Maryland. Maryland is a really expensive state too. It has Boston in it. They actually got some really nice areas too in Maryland. Like, they have really nice landscapes and stuff. They have beautiful neighborhoods. This is Maryland's cost of living rate. Number 4, California. California has been really expensive for an extremely long time. The most expensive is obviously San Francisco, which is being the worst. California has a lot of beautiful areas too. They have so many different types of landscapes. Well, not swamps, obviously, but it's mainly desert though. But this is the state I've always wanted to live in, but it's just so expensive. This is their cost of living rate. Number 3, Massachusetts. They got some really expensive houses, and I am sorry for the Maryland. It's actually Baltimore, Maryland. But this is Boston. I'm sorry, Boston. I get these two cities mixed up with those two states, but this is Boston. Actually, it's in Massachusetts. Excuse my error. But going on. But yes, they got some really nice houses too. Massachusetts education system is probably the best in the country too. I wouldn't be surprised. They have a really good school system, especially college. They're worldwide famous. This is their cost of living rate. Number 2, New York. I never been a fan of New York, honestly. They have so much problems and stuff. I'm just not a fan of it. I never been out there, but I just heard I don't really want to visit there, but it's just way too expensive. New York is probably one of the most popular cities in the US too. It's one of the most popular cities too in this country. We're getting more and more expensive. This is their cost of living rate. Before we get to number 1, hit the like, share, subscribe button and the bell button where you can get notifications every time I post a new video. And number 1, Hawaii. Here comes number 1, Hawaii. Yes, Hawaii is our most expensive state for 2022. They actually always been real expensive. Gas for Hawaii, I think, is like $10, $9 or $8, one of those, but it's really bad. California's getting there too. They're like $6, $7, $8 right now. But Hawaii in general is very expensive. This is their rate. This is way more expensive than this though. It was kind of long. Or it was a wrong rate. Alright guys, that's it. That's the top 10 most expensive states for 2022. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm sorry I haven't been posting, been busy and stuff. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.